Колеги, ми продовжуємо.
We continue our working day, and I give the floor to Presidential Administration spokesman on ATO-related issues, Colonel Andriy Lysenko. Good afternoon, dear colleagues, and now information about the events in the ATO area during the last 24 hours. In Lugansk area, the enemy violated ceasefire in Stanitsa Luganska, and the closed checkpoint came under enemy fire. In the Donetsk area, right after midnight, the militants gravely violated Minsk agreements. The enemy opened fire with the use of 152mm howitzer Mr. B, and they shelled about 50 artillery shells, and the fire was delivered from the distance of 20 kilometers. In the result of the shelling in Pravdivka village, Konstantinivka region, Donetsk Oblast, a church was damaged. And according to the information of the Chief Intelligence Department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, in the course of shelling, the militants corrected fire with use of Russian radio complex Zupak-1. Also, the enemy carried out some mortar shellings near Avdiivka and Zaitseva, and also IPC in Lugansk. And on the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Donetsk area, there were 9 enemy shellings. In Mariupol area, during the last 24 hours, the enemy carried out several shellings of Ukrainian positions and settlements at the front line, and the majority was in Marinka and Shirokina. In the result, in Marinka and neighboring village, they have problems with electricity supply, and repair works on the gas pipeline was delayed. In Mariupol area, there were 17 enemy shellings. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 3 were wounded. It happened in the Donetsk area. 1 serviceman was wounded in the course of the attack of the drone that dropped some igniting substance. This incident happened in the rear near Konstantinovka town. 2 other soldiers were wounded in the result of enemy mortar shellings near Avdiivka. Also, an information was provided on the losses of Ukrainian forces during these days. The day before yesterday, on the 23rd of April, 1 more Ukrainian soldier died. He was heavily wounded at the front line near Lugansk, and he died in Bakhmut. And for people to understand the data about wounded, we provide the data timely, and sometimes it happens that a person dies, so we provide the update on this. So Chief Intelligence Department also provided information on the losses of the militants. On the 24th of April, 3 militants were killed and 4 were wounded. And these were the members of the militant formations and National Guard of Russian Federation, 128 specialized motorized regiment deployed in Voronezh. In Luganshina, there are training of servicemen, and in Kremina, there is a commemoration event on the establishment of Cadet Corps, and it was deployed there, and it was transferred there from Lugansk. And also there are some trainings in Slavyansk. The goal is to improve practical skills, correction of fire, and to improve coordination between military units in case of enemy advance. Also, police officers in Mariupol found and confiscated 400 cartridges and F1 grenade with fuse. And according to Chief Intelligence Department, 6 tanks T-72 came to Hertzisk station. So this is all. Do you have some questions or comments? If there are no questions, thank you very much. This is the end of press conference, and our